of the raw skin is more tedious than this that has been refined. So bags like this will not be as expensive as when you have to start your process from scratch. You know, also the snake skins, the python, the cobra, they're here in Nigeria. Give me a second. This is a snake skin. This is a cobra skin. So if you're going to do a bag, you might need about 11 or 12 of this because there are strips. Some eye to the color you want, and then you now start adding the other strips to make a big sheet, which you now cut to the style of the bag you want.
Because I'm wondering when
I'm still learning.
Within 6 years.
Within 6 years. It got to a stage where when I sleep, I dream of a style. So I had a permanent jotter and a pen by my bed.
Wow.
There are times I go out to a restaurant and a woman passes me with a bag. Do you know, I love something totally different. But that bag has given me an idea of what I want. But I won't copy it 100%. I will never. Okay, so what am I going to do to the sides? Am I going to close it up? Am I going to... Because I like to add fabrics in all my designs, which is the local content. Is that Adire, is Ankara, is that Shoke? I must use one of them. Because I don't believe in carrying a bag that is Western. I'm not an Oyibo. I'm an Omoba from the source, from Nigeria.
Omoba Bamba.
So why will I carry an Oyibo bag, especially in Escada? Oh, hello, princess. Once in a while, I walk in there. We haven't seen you in a long time. I said, no, I make bags. Oh, my God, where's this from? I said, Nigeria. Is this fabric? Yes, it's fabric. So, you see, we must be proud of what we have. But how do we sustain it? The dollar is high. As a result, it's affecting our production because Ankara said the cost is high. So if I start a bag, okay, I'll take the crocodile. The crocodile bag takes us 12 days. When you finish processing, okay, so this has been processed. Okay, so now remember how the skin was when I showed you. This is the back, and this has been finished. This is real style. And do you know, the shiny effect of it is not polish. It's by hand and wood. You know the way they use the wood to beat their shoke, to mama don. They use that wood to grind the skin. And it comes out like this.
Wow.
So this is ready. This is the side of a small bag. Now, this same bag is here. This is a Nigerian crock bag.
Wow.
This side is here.
I see.
You see that? This is the handle. This is a Nigerian bag made from scratch.
Wow. I'm enjoying this.
The shiny effect is not polished. Everything here, 100% is handmade. From the beginning to the end, is handmade.
I can see Madame being paid from the hotel. Beulah, thank you.
So you can see the stumps of the crocodile. So we've been able to work with the stumps. How much do you think they'll sell them for?
I have no idea. But I know that whenever I go with my wife to Louis Vuitton, I run away.
You run outside. Yes, you will
I said, Madam, I'm coming.
Yes. We were paying an arm and a leg for what is our own. The Hermes bag, some are $70,000. Some are $80,000.
Wow.
But how much are they buying the skin from Nigeria? It's the same dye. It's the same finishing. So which is why I'm saying to this government, let us look inwards. We have everything at our beck and call. We have enough here, but we can get more. It can never be enough, but we can get more. And we need to get more.
You won't believe it. We've done about 53 minutes, but we will increase the time for you. We will add at least 30 more minutes. Now, I want you to now take us through your production. If I can see, yes, more samples of what you have done.
Our bags are named after Nigerian women who, in one way or the other, especially to entrepreneurs. This is called the Adebisi Abiola. And this is the new season collection.
Our own mommy. Fantastic.
Our own mommy. So this is a new collection. If you look at the side, this is Ankara.
Wow.
This is hand woven as well. This is leather woven by the side. This is hand woven. And I'll show you. But you see, the hardware, we do not produce hardware in Nigeria. So this is called the Rainbow Collection, the buckles, the nickel. All these are imported from the big brands who do for Chanel. Chanel is the only one that does Rainbow Collection.
Now, Madam Nikki Ebony says she likes this. I'm sure she will book from Atlanta. Maybe you need to ship it to her in Atlanta. Yes.
No. This is the interior of our bags.
Wow.
So you've seen the detail.
How much will this cost in naira or in dollar?
This is 180,000 naira.
180,000. That's not bad.
Yes. This is 180,000.
Maybe about $500.
But guess what? If this hits the big brands or the big stores, it will be nothing less than $1,200 or $2,000 because they know what it is. This is embossed snake.
Nationalize asking if they are available online. I interviewed her yesterday. That's online. I'm sure you watched that yesterday, Mrs. Shomola.
Yeah, summer collection. Now we're on the autumn-winter 20 collection. And you know, we don't need too many bright things for that period. So we're doing a lot of coffee, a lot of red. They answer Nigerian names. This is Adebisi Abiola. Okay, so I need to talk a bit about my beading. I bead on bags. This is hand beaded.
It is serious.
So we're trying to compete with feather fabric. You can see the fabric. And you can see the leather. So this takes us about 11 days to bead, between 10 and 11 days. And this is the interior of the bag.
Wow. Wonderful.
This is called Dame Abimbola Fashola. This bag is called Dame Abimbola Fashola.
Oh, wow.
Yes. If you know her simplicity. Yes, our former first lady. So this is Dame Abimbola Fashola.
You are not kidding here at all. This is serious.
Now, this is this Ankara silk collection. It's called Hajia Ireti Kingibe. I launched this when
our dear sister.
Yes, I launched this at our 5th anniversary last year. So this is the HIK. Now, HIK has sold at least 30 pieces. We're already on the third season collection. This is the interior of the bag.
Wow.
And this is the base.
Shout out to her. Yes.
Yes, so
a lovely woman.
Elegant.
Lovely woman.
Yes.
Very elegant.
So the next one is called Hajia Bola Shagaya. This is Hajia Bola Shagaya.
Our very, very dear sister.
Now, this sells out between those who are in the age range of 60 and 65. They love this bag. And also as leather as an exterior.
You have not called that for Ajam, we not.
So this is the same. You can see that. So this has a leather exterior. This has a fabric exterior. And if you look at the top of this, so if you want the leather looking out, you see it's 100,000.
Yes.
You can see that?
Yes.
So our bags are reasonably priced. You don't need to break a bank. We try not to allow people to take a gun to the bank, you know?
Wow. This is serious work.
Yes. We have 26 lines, by the way.
26
This is called
lines.
the Annabelle bag. This is the Annabelle bag.
Annabelle.
Yes. It has been named after, this is 180, extremely affordable, and the hardware is top quality. We give a guarantee on it. And I tell them, in case you have any problem with your hardware, bring it back. We charge you without charging a dime. Oh, yes. Now, this is Yewande Zacchaeus.
Another.
This is Yewande Zacchaeus.
Harbor Point. Wow.
Harbor Point. She's a selfless entrepreneur. Fantastic. I just love her. You know, the tenacity of whatever she does it well. So this is Yewande Zacchaeus. We sold out, I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in every line, we do 15. In every line, we do 15.
Our dad was my great mentor. I used to go to Ibadan just to listen to how he speaks English. Queen's English.
Yes.
Akinola. Memories.
So this has been named after the wife of the vice president. We've sold out. This is the last piece. This is Oludolapo Shibajo.
Oh, beautiful.
Yes. So what you can see the fabric beneath the leather. So what I've done is to put patches of leather beneath the Ankara, the Adire fabric. So well, the chair I'm sitting on is made out of Ankara.
Wow.
So I need to show you this. This is my chair.
Wow. You made this yourself or you bought it like that?
I made it myself. I put a carpenter. I did my design and I got it done.
This looks like
this is my dining chair.
It looks so much, very colorful.
And very sturdy. Okay, so I will just take you on a... Now, this settee in my living room is made out of Ankara and leather.
Incredible.
And people buy this, they export it to Canada. I've noticed. And these are fabrics.
Wow.
So it comes in a set. And the set is so cheap. The set is cheap. The set is 200,000. Very cheap.
Wow.
Very, very cheap set.
This is brilliant.
So, this is where we are. We're looking forward to seeing government encourage entrepreneurs. They need to encourage entrepreneurs. They need to tell the banks, to help more. They need to help us. I can see somebody from China. I think that's one of my manufacturers is writing in China. That's brilliant. Yes, they are the ones manufacturing. We're not there yet. I want to see every Nigerian woman before I establish abroad. I want to see every Nigerian woman carry my bag.
Benny.
If your own people cannot carry it comfortably here, have to use all their salary at once to buy one bag, they'll spread it over a period. But they all own one. And that's the idea, to get to everybody. Because indeed, the epidemic has hit us badly. It has hit the fashion industry. It has hit the leather industry. But there's no more oil in Nigeria. We can grow our GDP from this leather. We can do stuff with this leather. If they allow us and they empower us, oh, Jesus, we'll do much more for this country outside and even within.
Before we go on, let's play you Tenny. I think you will be a billionaire very soon.
Amen. So. I receive it. I receive it.
Okay. They said they are giving you case. Okay. Let's have case.
Case.
Go to God for your case. I can't be breathed for your case. Enter water for your case. I want to judge for your case. Anything you want, baby. That's for you, baby. I'll get you. I'll get you. I'll get you. Against you, cause my papa never been down. But we oh, my papa never been down. But we got there. Yeah, I will go. I go report all of them. For your case, I will slap a baby. For your case, I will collect you. My feelings, not too much. I wanna be a fortress. If we see we're horses, is it too much?
Is it too
much? Not too much. If I want I'm all by my ego. I wanna be a billionaire. I wanna be a
billionaire. You deserve to be a billionaire, Omobani. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
I am so impressed. You see, sometimes the closer you are to people, the more you are likely to underrate them. I want to confess that I never knew you had grown this big. You know, I'm still looking at that young Debo, and so that is it. I must confess that I'm very, very impressed. So let's go to the final stage. So what are your plans moving forward?
Well, the plan is per season. So even through the lockdown, we were working. Because my people said to me, don't worry, we can't go home. We'd rather stay in the factory. We're doing our work. So, like I said to you, I wanted to reach everybody in Nigeria. So you see, I have a lot of work to do. My bags must reach everybody. Everybody must carry a TPS bag. So by the time we do that, we keep expanding our production. Eventually, I know it will go out on those shelves. How it will go, I don't know. While we're talking, I've gotten 2 WhatsApp messages for orders from online, but there is no flight. So if DHL will not take it. So normally we send through anybody traveling, because if you have to take through DHL, which is another problem, the Nigerian government needs to go and sort out on that end for us. I have an export license, which the American government does not recognize. So on 2 occasions, they've had to return my bags here to me. Oh, that is some scale, and they won't allow it. It's an endangered species. My trademark says I can work with all sorts of leather, animal hides and skins, but I don't know.
Wow.
So there are too many things that our government needs to look into. A lot of footwears are being made from this country. They are fantastic.
Wow. So are your products, now I have a problem, are your products only for women? Someone just sent me that now.
No. Okay, so a couple walked in here 2 days ago. The man wants a work bag. We do work bags for men. We party. I was meant to have unveiled the Bob G60 bag. It's a crossbody for men.
Wow.
Yes. But because of the pandemic, and I said, well, if the pandemic hits you at 60, we'll launch it at 60 plus 1. It's never too late. So 16th of May 2020 to 16th of May 2021 is still happy birthday.
Thank you.
So we do everything for all sexes. We're not.
No, you don't have anything on display for men. They are asking if you have anything.
No, they are only on order. You know why they are
on order. Okay.
Now, some people will bring a Tumi bag they've owned for a long time and say, can you replicate it in our own leather? Oh, yes. You understand? What we make sure is, we make sure that the lining is our fabric, the leather is our fabric, and then we all tie bits. But most of them just want an old bag they can't use. They want it replicated with our own leather. We do it. So whatever they want us to do, they should bring it. And we deliver within a week, except crocodile. Crocodile is 2 weeks. Normal leather is 1 week.
Fantastic. So how do you give back? What are your plans?
I can't train, but I help. Okay, so when I used to buy my hardware from Moshe, I don't know how to buy things in minimum quantity. I buy like an illiterate. So I bought a lot of locks, a lot of this, a lot of rings. But you know, when you get to a level where you cannot use that anymore, you want to give it to an upcoming. So I was on Instagram one day and I saw a lady. I don't know her from Adam. I saw her product. She has a good intention to make good bags, but she does not have good hardware, which is the accessories that will go on it. I looked for her number. I called her. I said, Madam, how are you, ma? Please, can you come to my house? She said, eh? I said, yes. I need to pack some things for you. I think her name is Arike Designs. I'm sure if she's on this thing, she'll show up. So I called her and I packed a lot. Between 4 points and the second roundabout, we gave 1,000 people palliatives. And by the time we were done, we had spent 1.5 million. I had to tell them, I said, stop. I don't know when to stop until somebody says stop. So I gave out cooked food. We gave out all sorts. But can I say this? And like MKO will say, don't give a man a fish. Teach him how to fish. This COVID-19 has exposed, the poverty in Nigeria. They have no homes. Some sleep under packed trailers. Some sleep under ramshackles, all sorts. They have nowhere to go. They have no one to fend for them. But you see, I belong to the middle class. You know, how many people can I take in? I can only take in a bit that I can, absorb. So government has to get a
You don't
database.
belong to middle class, you belong to aristocracy.
Okay, if you say so. But they need to have a database that will cater for the people living below the poverty line. The pandemic has exposed us. We're meant to be the giant of Africa. Now, our crude, that was the order of the day. You see, like I always tell people, no one, no, new money today. Do you understand? What's the way forward? I was trying to analyze on a radio interview I had during the lockdown, and I said to them, I said, okay, so I'm putting the percentage of that 10%, I am in 5%. Then the 5 are those who really, really, really have the Bentleys and the Rolls Royce, who have the money. So now let's look at the 90% behind us. Can they reach the 5% above me? No, they can only reach people like me. How many rich people, how many people who own oil blocks help Nigerians? How many of them have built hospitals that are world standard hospitals? So this has come to play. The pandemic has opened up everything. That what we think of in Nigeria is just me, myself, and I. Now they are bringing 1 billion. It's too late. What's the 1 billion for? Build a world-class hospital. Build good schools. A lot of children are at home. Because our own children are opportune to be on online classes. A lot of them are not even doing anything at the moment. The percentage of children out of school in Nigeria is outrageous. They should include it in their curriculum. It's not everybody that can go to the university. It's not everybody that can pass JAM.
Yes, they are doing that in Ghana right now. Vocational skills. Yes,
if they have vocational skills, that is what will feed them forever. Whatever they can do. Mrs. Oshiba, you know, she loves to knit. Okay, so they have a club. Young girls, even students who now do crochet. You see them doing dresses, you see them doing table mats. When they do it, they sell it. So when people ask me, do I train? I can't train. You know why I can't train? When you train Nigerians, they want to do your own design. And if they do my design, I have patent, I will take them to court. I don't care who they are. You can't take my designs. Because even to get the patents done at Ministry of Trade, you're just going to try to go through the kingdom of heaven. It is difficult. Oh, the bureaucracy in civil service can never stop. My trade took forever. So we need to get somewhere.
I want to thank you. Your passion is uncommon, and I want to thank you most sincerely for this free lecture. And I pray that God knows my regards to your boys. Tell them I love them. And we will now close with one of your favorite songs, Simi's Luduke.
Hey!
Thank you.
Thank you.
And to my viewers, thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Bye, CPS. Bye, Made in Nigeria.
I cannot wait to see you. You are the treasure I've been waiting for. Do you know how much I really need you? I didn't pray for the day when I got Oh, in my heart to get a permanent place for you. That's why my heart is a bit like you do that. Cause now you are true, so I am very I said for you wanna be like you do that. Baby, now you are gonna be so I am very But then you see, I need not give the world to you, but I give you what I have. Oh, baby, oh, you are my Achilles. Oh, you are my baby. Show you what I every day I pray for you. Oh, in my heart, oh, there's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart is beating like you. Cause now you are true, so I am I said for you wanna be like you. Baby, now you are gonna be so I am One
The princess. That was lovely. That was lovely. I'm reading a lot of comments, and we are live simultaneously on Twitter, on Facebook, and
Thank you, Basharon. God bless you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.